How's it going, everybody? Kyther here, and welcome back to Satisfactory. I'm running a little bit of an experiment this episode, and I have upped our view distance too far. It was on the lowest setting it could go beforehand. So far, at least here, I haven't had any drops in frames. So last time we found our way to this, interesting place. I was gonna say beautiful. We have oil over that way. This is our main expedition for coming out here. And today we're going to be setting that up. Wow, the fog. I can't even see the blips at this point. There is another shooty fire massive person over that way. So we are not going to worry about that. For those wondering where my car is, or the truck, it is been deconstructed. I'm going to be moseying on back home to one, gather supplies so we can actually build more of the things and bring them over there, as well as maybe try and work out safest way back. So if there's anything interesting, I will show that, but I'm gonna just head on back. I can't tell if these guys are small guys. We're good. Alright guys, so I have gone back to the base and I have gathered up the supplies needed. You can still see I have the oil pumps on the side. We're going to get all of them hooked up. My initial plan was to do there's like a bridge from here to over there. Well, not necessarily a bridge because it's going to connect down the bottom. And I figured that instead of that, we'll just go across the water and then bring it up. Turns out, he's being sneaky. I'm not sure how well you guys can see that, actually. You know what help with that. Going into camera mode, there's another beastie there. I think you can hear them from super far away. And that one that we fought down there at the beach area, he's back. So, the bosses included respawn, which means the spiders and everything we fought over there, they're all back, which is flipping terrible. There's also, again, can't quite see. You can see the little sparkle effects of it. There is a yellow power slug up there. We will get him one day. I remember he's there. There's also a green one. That cliff. There's one up there. Power slugs are everywhere if you just get up high enough. One there. Apparently there's one in the ground that I walked past. But anyway, I'm going to continue to remove the rest of my bridge. We're going to go down there. And I'm going to connect it up to here somehow. There's also a speedy dude over that way. We have a little bit of a terrain entering our bridge, but that's fine. Out here it's fine. Now, the real test to all of this is whether or not... Oh, I'm pressing E instead of forward. If the actual monsters around here respawned. Well, I did have the bug things here visually when I was up there. I guess by the looks of it, things seem to spawn and then despawn. I need away from them. I'm not sure what's happening here. Unless it's just... I don't know. Because there was definitely stuff around before. But anyway, oh, there he is. Is that one of them, or was that a bush? I think it was a bush. It was a bush. That looked like Mr. Bad himself. But the other thing I wonder is when you construct something, I might as well get these oil things made while I sort of talk and rant here. Is if the... Oh, I have to get power all the way out here as well? Actually, we don't have to worry about power. I'm going to just put that one there. That one there. How much do they use? Power-wise? 40. Jeez. I can't math at the moment. 40, 80, 120, 240 wattage is what we are requiring. Because we're going to be having so many of them. But there is, top of there, it's kind of cool if it is. There is coal around here. Ooh, it's further, it's over that way. Oh, it must be on the other side of this water. Just over there. So we could potentially... There's a lot of coal around here. Use another coal node just to power the area out here. Not sure, although... Sort of down the line, you can use oil as power as well. So... I'm going to hook up the rest of these nodes. There's not the button I was supposed to do. Where is this line going to come down from? So it might come up here. But that one kind of just needs to come out and then it'll join the line. I wanted to put it on this side, but I might have to go on that side. But then we'll see. This one may get reoriented, as may that one, eventually. The danger is, do I have to... There's a thing up there! Do I have to fight my way to the other two nodes again? Well, it looks promising that I don't have to. And I don't actually have to at all. Don't have any steel beams. Well, that's obnoxious. That's fine. Because I have to come back here for set up power. Anyway, so there's the one I was talking about earlier. Also... all this mycelium stuff on the ground, which I don't think I've picked up at all. So I'm gonna grab a whole bunch of it. I kind of know that it's food. I don't remember if it was food or not. Where is it? Nope, that's not it. This stuff. Oh no, it's not food. It is fuel. And well, not power, but it can be power. Added to power. Words. Let's grab 100 of that. Beautiful. And hook all of these up, I suppose. Now, how much did they produce? 120. Well, that's that. Two of them can fit on these. So I'm gonna have 3 of these going back to base because I'm not putting down... I've decided that I'm not going to put down the oil refineries down here. We're going to do that at base and just have all the oil shipped down there. I will get these 4 hooked up. Okay guys, so I've come up with a bit of a conundrum. I'm debating whether or not I should be conveyor belting all of this stuff back to the base, or if we should get a truck to do it. I keep saying truck. Tractor. The issue would be, one, I have to, which isn't too much. I must be very careful jumping off this thing because you just plummet to the ground for whatever reason. I'd have to change these foundation ramps to these ones, the smaller ones, because this will just not make it up here. That, it would have to be too wide for safety reasons. The thing I cannot tell at the moment is how much room this thing has and how quickly it would fill up. By my rough guess estimates, with all the 6 of those running, if they only fill up to, say, 100 in a stack, which it could be more, if it's less, we're in more trouble. But I'm guessing it's at minimum 100. It would take about 3.5 minutes. And now speaking this out loud, I've realized that would never work, because that would be the truck grabbing it, driving to home, and then dropping it off and then coming back. That's definitely more than 3.5 minutes, I think. But there's a little power slug right there that I've walked past like several times. I think that might be the better way to go, because I've used the, 5 stacks of these that I had with me, just getting from here to down there. Or down there to up here, and also connecting all of them. Also, for those who called it out, I was trying to put an oil refinery down, not an oil pump. So I fixed that mistake. But yeah, I think we're going to have to go with the tractor, because this is just stupid. So I'm going to rechange my idea. And we're just going to have to hope that they stack more than 100. Alright, so here is what the old layout used to look like. They had to go up and over the merger here, because they don't fit across the bottom. I also just realized that we probably have to have more than one loading station. Maybe even 3 loading stations, because all of this stuff will just get backed up if it's all trying to go into the one truck station. So it transfers up to 200 sacks a minute from docked vehicle. Okay. 120 stacks. No, never mind. Misreading that. Anyway, I figured I would give you guys a bit of a drive of what it's like going up here and just showing you where the road goes. It may have been better to do this while recording it, but as you can see, the faster we drive, the more bumpier it gets as well. Especially coming down this hill. Ooh, we might have to stagger this still. This is also just a proof of concept to show you that it doesn't go up these hills all that nicely. As we sit at 35. So I could stagger it, but at least we're not coming to a full stop, so it's not too bad up here, at least. And then we just have a little platform. Like if that was the original ramp, never would have made that. I don't know whether or not I should continue that highway around. I'd kind of like to. I should be able to just drive through these, apparently. Yep, there's that slug. I will eventually grab him. So there were bad guys up here before, now they've despawned as well. There's a little natural bridge here, which is pretty cool. Again, I might have to stick to doing an actual road. I'm not sure. But here is big issue number 1. Is we have a bunch of presumably explodable rocks in the road. Unless if you could, I presume you need something to blow them up, but unless you could shooterate them, and that did a thing. Except I doubt that because of how flippin' big the rocks are. So I have this platform here, which we probably want raised up just a little bit to get the truck to go through here a little easier. I'm actually just sort this out right now. Unfortunately, I don't have as much concrete. Actually, I have no concrete left now. Let's leave this as a little 1x1 road, which I definitely will be changing. Tiny little ramps there to get up. Then beyond this road, it's all smooth sailing. No more monsters popping up, showing themselves. Does this? No. Wondering if the lights turned off or on for the vehicle. But they're not the same button. If those who didn't know, the player themselves has a little torch flashlight that they can turn on, which I've never used. There's all there. And then, if this looks familiar, this is the crash site. Well, couldn't turn because of things. It's right next to our coal plant. So then we're just home sweet home from here. So that is easy enough. That place in there is pretty cool. There's a lot of the poisonous gas stuff just everywhere in there though. But yeah, so I think that'll be it. Not sure how I want to power it, whether I still want to power it with the coal that's over there, because if I do, I need to get coal into this, or for our unloading station over here we could use it, is a potential idea. Can I see the coal? No, I can't see it moving from me. I think we're going to have to increase the efficiency of which the coal that mines the coal. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get all that over there situated so we can start getting the oil production. So funny thing, guys.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable
yes,
artifact.
I am lucky. Because I've left my tractor here, I believe this is the only reason. Okay, you need to shush. Because this Mercersphere is in here, and my tractor is close enough to it, she keeps yapping at me. This is a good way for me to find out I might have ruined it. Now I can still hear the tiny jingling in the background. No, I think it stopped. That was just a weird thing. As you can see, I've started to mark the track of where the truck is. Tructor? There we go. You're a tructor now. Where that's going to go. So I only have to drive down and up, and then that's it. And I've just expanded the platform here. I don't even know if I showed that initially. I might have. And we're going to be placing down a couple of these guys. Whether I need 2 or 3, we shall see though. I don't know the best way for me to do it's actually going to be from this way here, so I will need to expand this a wee bit further. I ruined it. I wanted to see what else she had to say to me. It would have been beautiful.
Breaking news from Earth.
Ooh.
Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
That's a new one. It's kind of creepy, but
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem.
it just keeps going. This thing in itself is creepy. Also, the fact that they hold.
Hello, President urges all citizens to do their part
Still same thing.
find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Alien artifacts is the only remedy, and how did you come to that conclusion?
Relaying message. Hello, this is paternal figure. I have taken ill and need your help. This is the cure figure. Relaying doctors say that the only
Okay, I would like it if I could actually listen to that.
Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts. Doctors say that the only remedy is
don't-
alien artifacts.
You may have just repeated the first thing over and over and over again. May or may not get another one, but this is what we have at the moment.
Apply.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Harvest.
Okay, I think you're going back on the loop now.
Harvest.
The comply part, now that's a bit spooks.
Harvest. It.
Harvest it. I don't want to move in case I ruin it again.
Apply.
Oh, there we go. I'm
Apply.
not gonna save it. Badoosh, badoosh, badoosh. Also, so I don't lose work.
Apply. Harvest. It.
That's terrifying. Anyway,
Harvest.
just while it goes. Coal. I don't know if I grabbed everything for it. Is it over there? There's 4 nodes over there. Okay, you are legitimately getting on my nerves. I walked this way and it stopped before, so I don't know whether there's another one closer or what's happening. What, 400, 500 meters to another coal node? I think that might be worth it. I'm not sure. It depends how easy it is to get over there. I'm tempted to just use this bridge. Actually, no, screw it. We are going to use the bridge. No more going on land for us. You can shush. And let there be a power. Just add in one of them to kickstart this thing going. Actually, I might need the second one to get taken out. We'll see coal leave first. Then I shall remove that. There we go. Take my coal back, thank you very much. And the power will shut down before that even goes in there. Which would be hilarious. No, you technically... It did and it didn't. How much power we got over here? 150. We're using 12. I feel like it's not going to be enough. I didn't actually end up double checking how much power we actually need with these using 40. So it turns out the number we needed was 240 just to run the pumps down there. I've just set up a very quick, very simple, not efficient at all power generator here, obviously adding 3 more of these in. Just a simple split up, like these 2 will fill up, then those 2, then those ones. And with the amount of fuel that we have coming in here, I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're going to fill up. We're always going to be at max capacity down here. Only using 12 at the moment, but that is fine. Also, would have never found this had I not built this ramp here. But you can see right there. Looks like a power slug. A very different color one as well. I'm hoping I can get back out of here, but in case I can't, building a ramp. We swim or not? Well, we could dive downwards. Apparently not. Ew. Is a purple power slug. Well, very different. No. Yeah, swim back. Nothing eat me, please. That would be terrifying. Don't like things in the water. Geek. Alright. That's that. And now I can just continue to put our power down to where it's needed. And finally, let there be power. No, lady, go away. I've got this going the wrong way. This needs to go over that way. That's fine. I accidentally connected that one up without thinking of what I was doing. So that one has stuff on it already to begin with. And we're just waiting on the last two. Look at all of this crude oil. Just waiting for these last two to come in, line up to their spots. And now they're just going to back up forever. That cascaded very quickly, and this is a lot of oil. It's about time we find out whereabouts they... Oh, actually. I need to move you. You're in the road. Oop. I thought that was going to happen. But I did it anyway. Make due to you. Really? Lay no. Stop speaking to me. Okay. And I worked out that is where she talks to me from. And we still want the 6. She's gonna start speaking to me again. I need to go 3. 1, 2. So that's how that works. 6. Fine.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
We have to get rid of that. Ooh. Oh, that doesn't count as fuel. Oh, wait. Maybe I should produce fuel down here for the truck. That would be an idea. Harvest. Yes, I know. Shush. Just get beyond the reach. I put this in the wrong spot, but that is a very good reminder of why I should actually put that there. Wait, which one is it going there? Is it going with that one? Lady, stop! The only reason it wasn't going in there is because I didn't have it powered up. Now, I need to see what number this goes up to. There we go, it does indeed go to 100. So, we're gonna be on oil backup from back here. And I will get this one to go into as the second one. I could do it that way, I won't do it that way though. And that one, hopefully, just go into there. It will. It's not super... Can I get off the ladder? I wasn't trying to get on the ladder. If I went into there, it would be super nice. There, not so much. But it works for now. I will actually tidy this up myself right now. And there we go. They're all being sorted to their lovely places. I'm not entirely sure why this is... Oh, this one's got... No. I connect that right. Why is it backing up? Because I presume the others are backing up too then. Okay, so it's just a case of these were back up, as well as being the 6 conveyor belts doing the thing. This thing, I've had enough of it. I'm not even within range of you. This thing's going down. I'm picking it up. Shush! Stop making noise. Come, nope, wait, nope. I just wanted to get rid of that. Mercisphere. Shush. Stop. My goodness. I found out that I might try and up the audio for the game. It seems like the background noises and the music are very quiet for you guys, but Everything else is not. There's a lot of oil. There's a lot. We might need a second truck for this. To be honest. Unless if I can't make anything. I don't have the stuff on me. We'll check this out at the base, but I'm going to quickly set up the rest of this thing's path. And we're gonna hope that it works. And home, sweet home again. We have finally made it. I did have to come back between cuts earlier, I forgot to mention, to grab all the stuff to build the power plants and whatnot. And we set this up. Now we finish the recording. Do not enable that. Cancel. My goodness. Oh my word, how much did you have? It was full. It took you 2 goes to grab that, so I don't know if I stopped here long enough. That could be a problem. But the one thing I'm going to do, we're going to stock you up with fuel. And I am very prepared to never see this truck again. I'm going to see how long it takes for it to get back here. Also, you can press R to lock the camera and it faces forward the entire time, which is pretty cool. But anyway, enable autopilot. I should probably sit on top of it, shouldn't I? We're going to do that, and we're also going to see how long it takes for this to go. But also in the meantime, while we wait for it to come back, I should probably get this milestone stuff, because I have an abundance. Actually, no, I don't. We're actually out of copper, or copper wire. It's all over there, and it's all being used. So I actually have to increase production on the copper, finally. The entire stockpile we had is now gone. He's back! I just saw him, but how long did that take? 20... That's like an 8-minute drive. My word. Did he drop... Although, did he drop everything off though? Maybe? I'm not sure. I mightn't have him stopping here long enough, which would be hard to update. Okay, it works. I was starting to get worried. Yeah, no, obviously we're producing way more oil over there than we'll ever need. Or be able to get rid of in that matter. My word. I can't even get out what he gave me in the maximum conveyor belts. My goodness. Right, also we can put in the purple power slag in here too. Get that one searched. We also have this mycelia that we need to do as well. 10 minutes! Hopefully I remember that he's in there. You look green in that one. Alrighty, so let's add all this stuff in, and then I will tell you the hilarious thing that I have not paid attention to, / forgot to do. See if anyone else can work it out. But now, we're going to get the industrial manufacturing. Which means we get a bigger truck. Bigger, better truck.
Milestone reached. The manufacturer increases production complexity. A critical look at production line logistics and efficiency is recommended during integration. The truck allows for increased efficiency in transportation, automated or otherwise.
Yes, so this truck is what I'm after, but I don't think we're going to get to it today. What am I doing? Next is just getting these, which I didn't notice. The conveyor belts, 450. Look at these industrial pieces of thing. Piece made of words. Problem is, I have the manufacturer. Yeah, everything's going to be requiring the computers, which we haven't gotten into. More than likely, 5 computers. Yeah, so you're going to have to wait. He has 48 inventory slots, which will be much better to traverse going and grabbing this oil, which I've realized I didn't put any fuel in this thing. So the guy's gotten stranded somewhere, and now I have to go rescue him. We'll also be connecting a call up to this, but I'm going to see where he ended up. As expected, he... Oh wait, no, he died on the way there. You poor truck. I'm sorry. Okay, you got rid of everything at least. There you go. Go drive, be safe, have fun. Now we have to go up here because there are some circuit boards on the ground that I had missed. Ooh, we've also got sulfur here, which is nice. I will dig the rest of that up in a second, but yeah, just over here. Yeah, just there. More circuit boards from this crash. The plant life around here is creepy. Well, only 27 from that. That wasn't very useful as some of the other things have been, at least. So while Best Truck takes his time to get back, what belts do we have over here? I think they're just the normal ones. Yeah. And that across, we're just going to very dodgily, very quickly run some power, coal, whatever you want to call it, over to the little factory over here. Whilst still trying to keep it somewhat nice. Hopefully that'll do it. Please get out of here. I mean, close enough. And hopefully that'll give him some fuel. In case he gets back, I'm gonna just fill it up already. I doubt it. Because it took him... What was it? What did I say? It took him about... It takes him about 8-ish minutes or something. I don't even expect to see him at this point. But with the render distance up high, I should be able to see him. I think technically if I could just see, I'd almost be able to see him up on... around there somewhere. Okay, so we have plenty of time for this thing to empty out. Because he just full on sprints into the thing. No, I'm gonna drive the truck. I was gonna disable the autopilot. Sit there, buddy. Alright, so how much did you bring in? Oh, no way. Well, I wouldn't know because the thing's full. You had more on you. Anyway. We're gonna have the pod returning soon. That's not what I jumped you guys back in for. Is the purple power slug should have finished in the MAM, and it looks like it has. What did we get late? Ada, speak to me.
The crystals on this slug can be harvested and converted into 5 power shards that function with current FICSIT technology. Several buildings would be capable of performing over 100% capacity if infused. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 3.
And I need stuff that I have, which is beautiful. Well, I say have. Well, copper wire is debatable. But also, we have the mycelia that should get checked out. It's only 4.5 minutes, so that one's nice. Or nicer, I should say. And still have the quick wire and more hard drives. Turgo. Okay, allied. We do have the wire. I've sort of somewhat efficiently set stuff up. And just as he returns, he's about to be sent off yet again. Turns out I do have the wire. I've upgraded the system just a wee bit. I had everything on me there. There we go. And there we go. Alright. Well, I don't actually have any purple shards at the moment. Just realised I'd rather him not leave, but it's 8 minutes. We do new player parts. Player upgraded. I have added a second constructor and smelter to the system. And both of the constructors have been upgraded. Clock speed twice, opposed to making 4 of them. We're doing pretty good on power. We're about to go through the roof on it for next episode. Unfortunately, it does mean... Oh, actually, I can hook these back up now. What are they... Yeah, I don't have these merging. Like, that's just going to be my self-storage one. And that is number... Nope, 6. Still used to it. You throw that back over there. And also, we have absolutely maxed out, well, almost, the motors whilst we've been away and doing stuff over there. Because ran out of the wire, which is fine and ironic. We must have run out at just the perfect time because full, as you can see, and I had to take some out of here to finish the thing off. So we're done. I don't need any more motors. I'd rather not. I don't want to waste any more of the rotors that we have going on. And we are, I believe, somehow producing these slightly, ever so slightly quicker than we're using them. yeah, I'm going to explain why they're there. And then we only have about nearly a row, just over a row here. Cool. So, I talked about earlier that I've been over here a couple of times in the episode. I think I vaguely mentioned that things are very broken. If I didn't, I came over here. Things are very broken. These were all backed up along there. As you can, actually no, I did mention that. As you can see, we have an extraordinary amount of storage. Fortunately, I made these without you guys for the first time. Of all of these just have these in them, by the way. All of them have the, what are they? The steel pipes? Oh, they finally backed up. And what's... Trying to get up here is obnoxious because I can't jump up there. Very easily. What's been happening, though, is this fills up. So when little tractor comes over here, he goes to get empty. Because there's nowhere for the pipes to go. He goes back, collects some of the beams, the steel beams, and then they all get dumped off in here. Which track are you on? You're going over there. Yeah, so we have steel beams forever. I think I'm actually just going to take him over there, and we're going to shut them off, or convert everything into steel beams, because I would like them more so than all the pipes that we're getting. Especially when he... Oh no, we're good. Never mind. We're fine. I didn't want to drive it. I'm about to not get on here. I turned you off. What have I done? Save all apart? Save all apart. And let me jump onto the... There we... Oh, I should have stayed right then. Right there. No. Alright, so I have completely destroyed the setup up here. So we're only using 3 of the machines now, because they're all making the steel beams. And made it so it's efficient, so they're getting 3 every second. Hopefully, by the looks of it. They will just merge. Well, out here is normal, and then merge into that track. Actually, I could have put them in both, but this makes more sense to have them all together. So, yes, that is that. Not really a completely necessary quick fix, but one nonetheless. You're going to go to the other one though, aren't you? So they're still going to build up twice as much. It just means that the tractor's just going to grab them every second trip, which is completely fine. Also, I figured I'd just throw down a temporary storage for the stators, because these may as well just keep being made. I just don't require the motors anymore. It's also occurred to me that I never really looked at this rebuild, even though I'm pretty sure they're all the same. Oh. I mean, that's really cool that they have the things in there like that. I wanted to get a closer look. There we go. Shibonk. And then doing absolutely nothing. You do stuff. But anyway, I think that'll do it for today, guys. We got our oil brought to the factory. Would have preferred to have also set up all like the plastics and whatnot. Dude, jeez. You're even. Even with the conveyor belt. Oh. Interesting. Oh, wait. Did that change? It's slowly dropping. Never mind, but I'd still have this one as well. Yeah, and just a bunch of screws. Yeah. So this factory up here still functions. There's no reason for it to not. But this thing here is almost filled. It was, I think it would have been filled now. I took a couple of rotors and stuff out of it. But anyway, guys, as I said before, that is all I have time for today. Although, we shall quickly see what awaits us with this. You want more? Ooh, fabric.
This mycelia can be used to create fabrics. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 1. Additionally, R&D has requested extra samples to determine the cause of an anomaly.
You have an anomaly with this? Interesting. What do you want for that? Stuff that I have. Oh, So then that stuff can be used to make biomass and fabric. Not sure what fabric would be used for. But anyway guys, that'll do it. Next time we will get computers up and running, I guess. That'll be interesting. I can see what they need, don't I? Can't I? Yeah, circuit boards, cables, the plastic, which we don't have yet, and screws. So yeah, that's probably going to be needing a revamp to get screws. Well, more or less, it's not the building. Building is a byproduct of it. It's more or less those are going to be upgraded to Mark II miners. So more iron ore to process. But anyway, I've said it many a times. That's all for today. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to stick around and see some more. And I shall see you guys next time. And for those wondering, yes, that platform is still aligned with all of these platforms. I extend from that one to build it. That however is not. But that will be moving, and I'm rambling again. As all, I shall see you guys next time. But until then, bye.